Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the Pentax DA-Star 50-135 2.8. Let's get started. Alright, so we have the Pentax DA-Star 50-135 2.8 here. Now this is an exceptional lens. The focusing is slow, but it can be worked around. For around $400 USD, you can pick one of these up for yourself. The average price right now seems to be hovering right around $1,000 brand new, depending on who you buy it from. This lens is really high quality. It's made for the APS-C sensor. It is the Pentax K mount. There is no aperture ring. It has 9 blades for the diaphragm. There's 18 elements with 14 groups for the optics. It is the KA f2 mount variant. The aperture is 2.8 all the way through the zoom range. Minimum aperture of f22. You have the autofocus built in. It's either the SDM motor or the screw drive. So if you're using an older Pentax DSLR body that does not support the SDM motor, you can do the screw drive. And we'll talk about that in a little bit, but there are some SDM issues that may force you, even on a newer body, to want to switch to the screw drive. The filter size is 67 millimeters. It does feature quick shift, so even if you're in full auto, you can manually adjust as needed. The minimum focusing distance is about 100 centimeters. Focusing and zooming is really cool on this lens because it's all internal, so there's nothing that moves forward or back, all done internally inside of the lens, allowing it to stay nice and compact and really well weather sealed. The coating is the SMC along with the SP coating. We also have the full weather sealing, as I've talked about. We have a autofocus and manual focus switch here, which is really convenient and handy. The total weight is about 1.5 pounds. Not overly heavy. It's actually rather comfortable to hold throughout the day. These lenses have been around since 2007, so they are still in production. In the event that you ever do run across the dreaded SDM failure, which is known for these lenses or any of the SDM lenses that Pentax has created, it's very simple to convert over to the screw drive system. I'll make another video about that. Won't bore you with it here. It takes about 10 minutes and a little bit of your time, but you can convert it. It will be a little bit noisier, but it will be faster and it will be more reliable. But if your SDM has not failed and it's not looking like it's going to fail, leave it be. Let it do its thing, unless you absolutely have to have that faster focusing speed. But this lens honestly is perfect for portraiture and landscapes. It's a really all-around nice lens. So with that said, we have the lens hood here, so we can take that off. And it is a reversible lens hood, so you can take it, line it up, and put it back onto the camera just like that. So you can still access the zooming, but you cannot access the manual focus. That is a little bit of a knock for me. I would have really enjoyed being able to control the focusing while still having the hood reversed on here if I ever needed to quick shift focus on there for whatever reason. But again, not super big deal, just kind of a little thing to look out for. Without the lens hood on there, obviously a very nice looking sleek lens. On the lens itself, we have the engraving here where it says SMC Pentax DA-Star 2.8 50-135 ED/IF SDM. Okay, so that is engraved in there on a nice metal band here in the lens barrel. There is nothing written in here. It's all on the outside, so as you can see, it's not like the older Pentax lenses. So this one here, it's all on the outside around the ring. Okay, so you do get this nice little Pentax green line down here as well. You get a little Pentax DA-Star badge right here. And this is just it's a perfectly sized lens for me. I have large hands. It's light. It feels great. I did test this. I was torn between this lens and the Tamron 70-200 2.8 with my K5 II. I opted to go with the Pentax 50-135 because it is specifically built for the APS-C sensor. It is not meant for the full frame camera, whereas the 70-200 is made for the full frame camera. So it made sense to buy a lens that's specifically designed and made for my type of camera. It has the same equivalent field of view as a 70-200 2.8. Now Tokina does have a version of this lens as well that they created, and this is based off of that lens, but theirs has a tripod collar that they include with theirs. Why you would need a tripod collar on a lens that's only 1.5 pounds, I don't know. It's weighing in right at 24.2 ounces. So they're half the weight of the Tamron 70-200. So really, really nice if you want to walk around with this lens. I will be posting some pictures in the video to show you guys exactly what this lens is capable of doing. I've taken it out into the lake, I've taken it out into the snow, I've taken it out, you know, pretty much anywhere you can imagine I've taken it out into, just to see how she does. And the weather sealing holds up really, really well. Really impressed with that. The lens continues to nail focus. You might have to calibrate this lens. I calibrated mine properly with an actual calibration tool and all that, and it's spot on now. It works really good. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the focusing speed of this lens. We're going to try to focus on my wall. So as you can see, it's not the fastest, but it's also not the worst. So it does hunt a little bit if you're not in a contrasty situation, and right now I'm pointing at a white wall, and I'm trying to aim it right into the door jamb. There we go. This is a little difficult, but not impossible. So again, not the fastest on SDM, but it's super quiet. It can be converted to screw drive, which I'll be showing you guys that in another video. So this again is great for portraiture, great for landscape. Maybe not the best for sports, but many people do use it for sports just fine. From what I've heard, the more you work this lens, the better it performs. Again, you can pick these up at B&H, Adorama, Amazon. You can still buy them directly from Pentax. Unfortunately, the price has gone up. About 2 years ago, back in 2015, average price was about $700, high sixes. Now you can't seem to really, unless you buy them used, get them new for less than about $870, $850, somewhere around in that ballpark. So you might be able to find that special deal somewhere, but I personally got this one off of the Pentax Forums website. This is a stellar lens. I highly advise, if you can afford to get one, Perfect for portraiture. Mine did not come with the box or the bag, but it did come with the lens hood. Another thing to note with the lens hood, it does have a circular polarizing filter access port here. So you can mount this lens, as you see here, a dot here and a dot here. You can mount this to the lens either way. So you can either have this on top or the Pentax logo on top. Now, I don't have a circular polarizing filter on my lens right now, but if I did, I would mount it just like so. And then I'm able to quickly and easily turn my circular polarizer just like that. The inside of this lens hood is really, really nice. It's kind of got a gritty feel, but it's not like a dirt. And it's really, really strong, thick plastic. It's not super heavy, but it's got a really just a nice scratchy feel inside. It just makes it feel like quality. And then on the outside there, you can see some of the texture that they've built right into this to give it some anti-slip properties, and it's really quality. I really love it. I love the whole thing. It's amazing. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and to make sure you turn on notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Hi everyone. Thanks for watching our videos. If you want more tips, tricks, and tutorials, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and to turn on notifications. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget our blog. If you want to view more videos, just click the links on the screen now.